Hello everyone, Cybernetic Dumbass, also known as Sherman here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use ShareFactory. This is actually mainly for a friend of mine's sake, and because he doesn't really know how to edit videos, and most of his videos have been live streams. So, you know who you are, if, that's you. Anyway, let's go ahead and start up a new project. What you want to do is you want to select your theme. I go with the PS4 theme. And what I do is, well, once it loads, please, sometime, there we go, is I go ahead and unselect every one of those. You want to unselect these four, or if you're using any sort of thing, you want to unselect that. I should probably actually start my timer. That may help. Hang on, guys. Let's start my timer real quick. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit together just two little videos. Just ignore these. This was actually a failed recording. Smokey did. The in-game chat for the Division broke, and yeah, actually no, I'm not gonna do those because that would have just really sucked. So I'm gonna do is I'm going to that's my crotch nade video. Let's go ahead and let's just chop up something random like this. This is 15 minutes long. No, wait, no, not that one. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do this. So, okay, let's go ahead and what you do is you start it. You can rename it if you want. I personally don't because that just takes a memory and stuff like that. And so here we are. This is what we're doing. And so if you have an intro, the first clip you want to select is your intro. Then select the order of the clips that you saved. Like, for example, this is the first clip, and if I go all the way over here, this is the second. And note there's a transition in between, which I get rid of entirely. Because, here, let me play this for you guys. Morning, entering Dogtown. Alright, let's get going. Nobody wants to listen to that. I mean, literally, and nobody wants to listen to that sort of transition. So, what you can do is if you want to have a transition, first of all, get rid of that. So what you want to do is go here, or press square, which is what I'm doing. Go to edit transition, delete transition, or which is what I'm doing right now. But if you want to replace it or add a transition, either go to replace transition, but if you want to add one, do the same thing, and you go to add transition, and you'll be able to select whatever you want. Like, for example, let's go ahead and select something that I use for, well, kind of montages. Alright, which will end up going. Something like this, with no absurd noise. So, that being said, let's go ahead and I'm going to teach you on how to actually crop your videos. So, like, let's say you want to cut something out, like me blabbing here. So you want to go to split clip, make a split there. This is the way I do it. You can trim if you want to, if you want to cut something down. But that's for a different time. So let's make it in. Let's like go to where I'm outside. Here we are. So you put another split there. Then you press square on the section you want to delete, and that section is gone. Now you've got two separate clips here that you can actually add a transition between if you want to, but I won't. And I'm making such a hack of this. Don't worry, guys. This is not going to be uploaded. You can also add screenshots if you wish, which I could go ahead and show you that right now. So let's go ahead and let's ignore all this up here. It's possibly for an upcoming game. Just forget about it. Go with this. Now you have a screenshot, and I think it lasts for like 5 seconds. And by the way, that ghoul in the background, he's stranded. You know, that guy. I feel bad for him. And so you could do that. You can also trim up these clips if you want to. Now, or clips, pictures. So let's say I want to add an effect. So let's do this. Okay, so let me back up to a proper spot right here. Okay, so let's go to, what you do is you, not do that. Press X to add something, then go to add effects. Then you can go to whatever you want. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I won't go over all of them. I'll just go ahead and do there's also filters you could add that change the entire thing. Like you could make it do that. Cyber, get the hell out of here. Sorry if you guys heard that notification. And, probably also need to play Rainbow Six. But anyway, I will go ahead and leave that the way it is. Let me go ahead and select just a few random things here just to show you what you can do. Where's the sticker that I want? There's a couple of them that I normally use often. There we are. Okay, so you can also rotate and shrink them down. So I'm going to point at this a-hole right here. And you can delete sticker, layer order, opacity, and that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and add another one. And you can pick your font if you want to. I'm going to use my normal font I usually use, which is this. And you also change the color of it from, well, anything you want. Right now it's not changing color because the saturation is set all the way to white. So you can pretty much do whatever you want. You got every color underneath the damn rainbow. You even got your opacity, your brightness. You even got some preset colors down here. You can even save your own colors if you wish. You can change the opacity of the text to have like a multi-layered effect. I mean, that's all up to you. Now, you're probably wondering, now, how do I get rid of that? Because if I back up here, please ignore the red thing. There, see, it appears right there. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, when does it go away? Well, it'll stay there forever until the clip's actually done. If you see it and it disappears when I went over to the picture. So I'm gonna show you how to get rid of that text. So it's appeared there, and what you want to do is create just a simple split. There you go, and that'll go away. Same with the effect. Effects do the same thing. They will all act relatively the same. So if I go here and you guys are watching, and there's the effect, and it's gone, just like that. So, one last thing I would like to point out is time benders. These can be interesting. So I'm going to create a bit of a time bender here. First of all, I'm going to create a split, like that long. And so time benders, you can make it 8 times faster, which will make it like this.
What's wrong with me?
But, you know, that's kind of redonkulous. You could do it 4 times, which still is really choppy. And if you're wondering how to smooth that out, there's a smooth option right here, but I think that adds a really weird effect to it. It just didn't even do anything. What the hell? Let me see here. Yeah, it's on smooth. Let's try it 2 times speed. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Or you could change it to only half speed, which I don't think it worked. Half speed game. There we go. Okay, which slows it down. But this is the effect it adds if you have smooth on, which for halftime you normally would want to have step. Which, I mean, yeah, it does make it a little bit choppy, which, I mean, it gets really, really choppy once you get down to like a quarter speed and an 8th speed. I mean, it looks like that. I mean, it's going frame by frame, which is 60 frames per second. Now if you go back to half, it looks a lot smoother. But that's where it comes in with if you have the smoothing effect, but it does have that weird border and sort of a warpiness to it. So that's the price you pay for that. Get that out of here. Holy hell. Okay. Change back to normal. And we're getting a little bit low on time here. So here comes to the thing of adding music. So if you want music during your films. No, I'm not going to play anything. I think these are uncopyrighted pieces of music, but all of them literally irritate the living hell out of me. So I'll go ahead and play one of them. And you can see it'll start where your little marker is. And it'll continue to play and continue to play. Now, this works the same way as doing clips. What you could do is you could trim the music specifically, which, as you can see down at the very bottom, you got your time there. So I'm going to trim it down to that much. I don't think it trimmed. Trim music. Oh, wait. All the way back here. Oops. Alright. So yeah, now it's trimmed all the way back there. And now you should be able to see it, just barely taper off. Now, music's also a bit interesting because you can also do a fade in, which is, sort of fades in the volume. And you can do the same thing with the end and fade out. You can change the music volume, delete, move it, split it, whatever you want. So once you're done with everything, what you want to do is you want to go, which I totally forgot that exporting does that. And yeah, that was kind of bad for me because exporting, pauses your recording and exits you out of it, which that's all up to you. Then once you export it, you go to whatever you want to upload it to. You name your video, put a description on it, add some tags to it, then upload, then wait 300 years if you have internet like mine. I mean, like, literally, 15-minute videos take me like 3.5 hours. But anyway, guys, this is on how you use the basics of ShareFactory. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully this did help out some people. And I will see you guys next episode. Goodbye.